Hello, my little artists. I'm so happy to be here with you. My name is Mrs. Smith, and I'm your art teacher. For those of you that don't know me, I can't wait to meet you and get to know you as the artist that I know you are. For all of my returning artists, I have missed you, and I hope you're ready to have a great year. I just want to show you a couple of things here in our studio. So if you will look around here, the very first thing you'll do when you come to art class on Thursdays is you will start right here where you are. You start with this big screen and watch a video of me explaining what we're going to do for the day. And then next you're going to notice that there are some arrows, red arrows, that point you to different things that you can click on to help you. These are sometimes fun activities, drawing activities, or things you can do with your Play-Doh. As we move on through over the next few weeks, I'll be adding all kinds of really fun things that you can click on to learn about different things that you're interested in for art. At the end of class, each time there's this little class dojo thing here. Today, I don't want you to really worry about turning in your work, but there is a link here for parents to watch a little video that shows them how to help you turn in work. Because in the coming weeks, a lot of your special area teachers, we would love to see you share some videos or photos of the things that you've created. So you will always be able to click on a mailbox at the end of when you finish the assignment at the end of the lesson and turn in your work in that mailbox. So next, what we're going to do today is we're going to listen to our book of the day, which is right here. It's called Studio, A Place for Art to Start. And it's all about setting up a space in your house where you can create art and keep all of your materials. So when you picked up your supplies last week, you got a little art box. And in that art box, there was a sketchbook. And a sketchbook is where artists keep all of their ideas. Like if they're planning and they're just thinking about things or they want to practice, that's what you use your sketchbook for. Okay. And I like to draw in my sketchbook most of the time with pencil. Especially because the paper's kind of thin. So, but you could use crayons too. That would be fine. So today, after our book, I want you to figure out a spot in your room or in your house somewhere, wherever you want, to make your art studio, okay, which is your place that you're going to keep your supplies and take care of your things, and that's what will be your creative space. And then when you have that finished, if you have any time today, you can work in your sketchbook a little bit, planning some art projects or practicing drawing, or maybe you could decorate the cover with some beautiful artwork. Okay, so now we will listen to our story. Hello, artists. Today we're going to read this book called Studio, A Place for Art to Start, by Emily Arrow and illustrated by the Little Friends of Printmaking. This book is all about how you can set up your own space called a studio where you can create your artwork. This first page, I love how it shows all these different art materials. You may have noticed in the art kit that you brought home last week that you had some fun things in there that we're going to use this year. And today we're going to talk about how we can take care of those things and so that we can have them to use for all of our art projects this year. So now let's read Studio, A Place for Art to Start by Emily Arrow and the Little Friends of Printmaking. A place for making music, a place for making art, a place to build and dream and move, a place for art to start. We call a place a studio when we're creating in it, or practicing, or editing, or thinking for a minute. Some artists need a studio with lots of room and light, while others find a tiny nook will fit their work just right. A habitat for makers with string and sculpting clay, a place where people twirl and leap or simply stop to play. Perhaps an animator or an actor with a part. No matter who, they're free to do whatever's in their hearts. When we have ideas, we can bounce them off each other, toss them round and shake them out, and make them even better. And playing with ideas can lead to so much more. I bet you see what's happening. It's spilling out the door. From every little studio, our tiny magic rooms, we tell the world our story, we sing the world our tune. Art is made for sharing. An artist always knows that seeing it a different way can help your art to grow. People in big cities and teeny tiny towns, will hear the joyful melody of art that's all around. Do you have an idea? Are you ready to create? Listen to your inner voice and find your special place. Finding your own studio shouldn't be too hard. Round the corner, in the park, or maybe in your yard. A place to be creative, wherever that might be. Make it your own, an artist home, a place where you'll be free.